I don't know. But hey, you guys, if y'all can hear me, or I don't know, there's no one here. But I'm gonna play Batman because I haven't played Batman in a while. And I should finish this game since I've only finished the first episode. So, let's play episode 2. Batman. Press X. Coolio. Gotcha. Can I hear? Gotcha. Cool. I can hear myself pretty well. Okay. No, I don't want to do this. I don't want the Bill experience. Episodes. I still have the episodes. Let's see if I can. I can play episodes. I hope the music isn't louder than I am. But let's see.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure
I feel
you're
like
on the
I'm
right
having to get
side.
very careful because I haven't played this in forever.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
I still
Vicky
don't
Vale,
trust Harvey.
not
I think
interested,
he's the
and
bad guy.
reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
I guess I can't turn it. Oh, wait. Can I turn it down? Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Okay. Audio and broadcast. Whatever. I guess I can't turn it down.
Father
I tried.
knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild
You
animal?
guys can't hear me.
It's dangerous. I bet.
This is Selina.
Harvey's girlfriend is the Catwoman. That's right.
How many? I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you.
Ouch, that's right. I didn't kill him. I wanted to kill him, but I didn't kill him.
It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest
My family was
gangsters
the
in
bad
Gotham.
guys. I'm gonna have to turn it up so I can hear it. Okay. How much is this episode gonna take? Another hour? I don't know. We shall see. This game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is told by how you play. So weird. So Memorial. I did not see that. Memorial. Not memorial.
Don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
Crime Alley.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this.
Yes, Alfred.
I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family, too. Don't forget that.
It's okay, Batman.
I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires,
20
Bruce.
years.
You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
Angry Batman.
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone.
Like, I was gonna leave.
And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything
Stop.
I did, everything I've ever done
Take
was
care of
out
you.
of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
I guess y'all.
How could I hold this against you?
It's Alfred.
You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you.
Your friendly
I won't
neighborhood,
let you down again.
Butler slash dad.
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
He got careless. Criminals always do.
I read that.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Bruh, you think there's details still in this alley? Oh, that game's glitchy. Okay. When did this stuff happen? Like, 2 years ago? I think there's still clues. to
I
what
want him
happened that
standing
night,
here.
like that alley.
Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
The Batman wouldn't kill him, so
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why?
Batman
My
doesn't
parents
kill
could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Let's go look at that graffiti.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave.
I feel like
Just like
Bruce
him.
would want to be like his dad.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
What else can I look at? Oh, okay. Let's just look at that.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Rob's not. I know how to. What? Am I still moving?
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mug. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Angry Batman is angry. Dang. It doesn't even let you guys see the trophies I get. I got the trophy. Gotham City Police Department.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you. This could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I'm gonna be nice.
I know it does, Bruce.
Even
It
though I
doesn't
don't
make
trust
it any
Harvey.
easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
This is a personal matter, Harvey.
I'm not telling you. I don't trust you.
Fine, fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us. I don't want headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Shut
Dent, Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Now, ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but it must be nice to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
He's not in my pocket.
Harvey's not in my pocket, Lieutenant. He always does what he thinks is right.
Well, it's lucky your interests align.
Oh, shut up.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
She looks weird too.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Alright, you ready, Bruce? Episode 2. Bruh, you put him in the hospital bed.
The hell? Bruce Wayne?
Yo.
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Did you have something to do with his death?
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
No. No. Oh man, I don't want to be mean. Okay, sir. I'll give you the drugs.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever.
That man doesn't
Of course,
care.
you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you.
Don't you dare talk about my mother.
Hey, why not, kid? I got nothing but good things to say about her. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time.
My last name is Chill.
Put a button on someone, he'd take him out.
State of being.
But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell!
Oh.
bastard had to die.
What's wrong with her mouth?
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Him. Okay, that's loud, thank you. Jesus.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close, we were this close!
Was messed up and
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Harvey's right. We need to control this
like
story
y'all
or
need to
someone
make sure
else
she
will.
Okay, cause she like
Then we need the whole story,
she's like
not just
dead
part
on
of
the
it.
table.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Stop. Your mouth sounds gross.
Alfred,
Gross mouth.
Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Oh, I forgot I turned it to purple. Oh. Let's look at her skin, because her mouth is gross.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
Yeah, it's gross.
A fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then it just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
I'm really shaky.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back.
It's not
How
her
is
fault.
she? Did she tell you anything?
She was drugged.
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged.
drugged.
A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
No comment.
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
Your lips are moving. Words are coming out.
You
Say
know
no
what
comment.
I mean.
Word is there were shots fired near where
Yeah.
Falcone was being held.
No comment.
Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it
I
happened.
said no comment.
Didn't you hear me? I said no comment.
Don't be like that, Bruce. Talk to me. Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit at the Gazette for that story. Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it. Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just
No deal.
give me something to run with.
I can't help you.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
It's gonna come out then. What, Paisley?
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself, or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Let's just focus on the task at hand.
Fair enough, Master Bruce. But if you learned something about your parents' murder, I deserve to know.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Let's look at the control sample.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
I need a chair for my room.
Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you?
Considering the amount they stole from Falcone, they could build a small army of remorseless assassins.
The thought is chilling. Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Let's do middle drone. Come closest to it. God. There we go. Press X when you find the position.
Find her! Find her now! Send a strong message.
Alright. New drone. Drone number 2.
Bring me her head!
So I definitely did the first one wrong. Oh well. Can I redo the first one? No. That sucks. Drone number 3.
Yeah, there you go. You'll be alright. Alright.
What is that? Oh. Is that the Skyline Club? Copper pot.
The Skyline Club? Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
It's the Batman. So, yeah, I'll say it later.
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me.
Your boss won't be doing much of anything!
Does that guy look gray? Or am I tripping? Because he looks like he might be a Zomzoms. But I don't think there's Zomzoms in that.
You lot, come check out this office.
He is like green. Why is he green?
Where is
Names. Hey, you can help me, or you...
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time! You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Roland? That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now, have a little respect for the Bat. Think he underestimates you.
Why are you that color?
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut to the rot, like Wayne and Hill, or... Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay a Dutch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Oh, now it's working? Okay. My internet went away. There we go. Oh, let's not get out there. Ah, did I go too slow? I don't have the reflexes.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Oh, man. My stream's better now, you know, guys.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
Can you guys?
I'll find her right away.
Okay. Selina Kyle is the Catwoman? All these load scenes. Okay, so I'm thinking about uploading regular videos on Saturday and then gaming videos on Sundays. You guys should let me know what you think. Because I can do this on Sundays. This is nothing. Let me know. No capes. Bruh, but I want to be Batman. Plus, I'm getting new games soon. I'm so excited for next Friday again. Excuse me. Okay.
Is that Bruce Wayne?
You really think he'd show up here?
You here?
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists.
Bruh.
Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Yeah, I'm looking for a woman.
You wouldn't be the first.
Selina Kyle, I'm told she practically lives here.
Selina, huh? You don't strike me as her type.
You'd be surprised.
Where is she?
Hey, don't I know you?
No.
It is you. Knew it. Cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type. Usually you got a girl on either arm. If you're looking to pick up, I know.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
Selina, I need to tell you something important.
Please.
Better be an apology.
Yeah.
You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
I was out.
Well, I've met a couple of his goons myself. Your client isn't one for subtlety. The man who hired you. His name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
Copperpot.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me.
Oh, that's who that's supposed to be?
You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
It's not my fault that you're in this, Selena, but I can help you out of it. Tell me what you know about Penguin.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad.
Oswald wanted Falcone out of the picture. Looks like he succeeded.
So what? He wants to take his place?
Maybe. For
Obviously,
starters.
that's what I just said.
Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald. Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
He'll find
If
you.
Penguin is everything you say,
will kill
there's
you.
no tree high enough for you to climb. He will find you.
So what are you suggesting? The bat helps the cat?
And the cat helps the bat.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl.
Oh my god.
Harvey knows that.
You and Harvey, it's pretty clear you aren't just friends.
Please, I'm just toying with him. I only take my claws out for someone special.
Hint,
You
hint,
and
nudge,
I-
nudge. About to go down.
Please, don't wreck my bar.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello.
I guess I should use both of my
Beat
hands
it.
for this.
We're here for her.
No. You don't tell me what to do.
If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
She's with me. I think you need to leave.
Hey. Facial. Wrong way. Plug you.
Not done yet.
Why do they keep getting up? Beanie guy. You just stay down too. Beanie guy, just stay down.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
It's like a buddy cop. Okay, let's try again. Exit R2. There we go.
You fight pretty good for such a pretty boy.
Yes. Better get out of there, Bruce.
Come on, this way.
It's time for some running.
Quick, check the alleyway! You see anything? Negative. Let's check the other side.
You guys are not great cops.
Are we alone?
You just looked down the alleyway and was like, nope, no one's there.
We're alone.
Time to go. No? What are you guys doing? That's Harvey's girlfriend.
Move. We should go.
We're not kissing her. She's the Catwoman.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait. Yes or no, will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Pretty good reason to say yes.
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Catwoman.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Why are you still in this alley with the cops right there? What are you doing?
Processing it now.
What kind
Is
of
everything
phone
all right?
has a
There are
USB
quite a few
port?
police
I
cars
don't
convening on your
understand.
location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
They have to get you, bruh.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
Hill is setting me up. Penguin's gonna take a shot at me.
I wish I had a self-driving car.
If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice.
Is the Batmobile
People
Tesla?
look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
Which one? Batman or Bruce? I'm gonna go Batman.
Going as Batman is the sure bet.
Let do this. Let do this. Come on, Cornball. Let do this. I hope y'all enjoyed that intro. Why does your mouth sound so gross, Paisley? Jesus.
Batman has the public trust after taking down Falcone. Try not to throw it away by going overboard on Hill. Battering the mayor is not a good option.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'm a light touch. When I need to be.
I won't hurt no bad.
The city will thank me later if Hill tells me Penguin's plans.
Deborah, you incompetent! Dents up in the polls. I need to crucify him in the debate or we can kiss re-election and your job goodbye. You'd better be back here in the next 15 minutes or I'm cutting your day. Who's there? Deborah! that you?
You know who I am. It's time we finally met.
Batman? What are you doing here?
You know who Penguin is.
So I've heard of him. So what? I've got nothing to do with that lowlife. Do you hear me?
You're leaving out a few details.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Wayne, there's the real problem. He's the one you should be after. Every fiber of his being built on lies, his status, his fortune.
You really believe that?
I witnessed firsthand the atrocities of his family, and he's the one who profited.
Does Batman's suit have something to make his voice deeper, or does he just constantly walk around and make his voice deeper?
Security!
Is he just like...
Pick up, goddammit!
So that's irritating. I would be if I had to walk around all day and make my voice deeper.
Don't kill me! I've done nothing wrong!
You can't keep secrets from me. I always find the truth.
What the hell are you talking about? Penguin wants revenge for what happened to his mother. Thomas Wayne sent her to Arkham, along with who knows how many other innocents. Nothing was wrong with any of them. Until Thomas locked them up.
Something this big couldn't have been hidden. There'd be records.
With enough money, you can make anything, or anyone, disappear. I didn't dare speak up. Whatever happened in the past, it's nothing compared to what's happening now. Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins. No. Please. Don't. No.
You can tell your story to the police. See what they think about it.
If I had given Penguin what he wanted, he would have struck at the debate tonight. I didn't just do this for myself. I'm trying to protect Gotham. Finally. About damn time.
It's Batman! Shoot him! Come on, get the mayor out of here!
Yeah, he's just trying to shoot so bad.
I heard everything, Master Bruce. What he said about your father, it must be difficult to process.
I need to know what went on in Arkham Asylum.
Indeed. I'm just as frustrated as you are.
Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
Another trophy that you guys can't see. My nose itches.
I wonder what else is on here.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
But Gordon heard about Batman's surprise visit to the mayor. He was far from happy.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
To hear their crimes detailed, first by Falcone, then by a snake like Hill. It makes me question myself.
You shouldn't, Bruce. You are your own man. And the city needs you, now more than ever. I'll leave you to it then.
Yeah, high effort. Jesus.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be...
I don't want to read the codex. It's too much reading.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
what they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now.
Okay, Batmobile making all the noise.
Harvey needs to get out of there.
Call him.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... well, it's not exactly pleasant.
Harvey, listen to me. Your life is in danger.
Because of Penguin and his thugs? Thanks, but there is an army of security here.
No.
They have me in some back room until the debate begins. For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me.
It's not overkill, Harvey. It's a real...
Please. I need to get this off my chest. Look, Bruce. I didn't want to do this over the phone, but... my advisors are telling me that I need to... that I need to distance myself from you.
Oh.
Until all this mess with your family blows over. They're afraid it's...
Okay.
I get it. It's the smart move, but let's talk about that later.
I'm glad you see it that way. What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a liability. But here's the thing, Bruce. Without your money, I am dead in the water.
Jesus.
I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat. I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
Whatever, bro.
Forget your campaign for a minute. The money won't matter if you're dead.
Yeah, well, until I am, it is still my primary concern. Listen, I hate to push you, but I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
So you want my money?
Whatever it takes to save Gotham. That's what we wanted.
Want to have
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce.
What?
Thank you. Oh, you don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face. I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere. No matter what I have to say tonight, remember, you are always my friend.
Uh-huh.
Harvey!
Sure. Harvey, you're about to die. You about to die. You about to die. Paisley, tell him. Say, bro, you about to die. And then they gonna have it at... This is stupid.
Batman. Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
But just so we're clear, you and me, we're on shaky ground.
Jim, listen.
No, listen to me. The excessive violence, it can't go on.
Bruh, I didn't do anything.
Most of the
I didn't hurt nobody.
GCPD already think you're a monster. Don't prove them right.
You're lucky I'm on your side.
That may be true, but I can't ally with a violent thug.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that
She's
robbery at the
helping.
mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
I think she's mending her ways.
Oh, he's right, Lieutenant.
I trust her
I
more
don't
than
do the
Harvey
bad things
at this
anymore.
point.
Unless it's on request.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
You don't owe me anything. Those scum had it coming.
And they say chivalry is dead.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now aren't you glad I'm here?
Well, you have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly. We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
Still campaigning.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger, Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, the citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls to decide the future of your home, a city that's faced its share of hardships in recent years. Rising crime rates, income inequality, yes, a masked vigilante loose on our streets.
Some parts of this game are oh my god.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
Stop going
off. Sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator.
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
They just didn't have a head for the issues.
If we're quick and decisive, no one else has to die.
If you say so. But Penguin's playing for keeps.
Fanatics always do.
Don't mess it up too bad.
You'll do. Get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there. Yes. You. Thank you for volunteering.
Please.
Oh,
no.
It's the news.
Go on, then. Introduce the candidates.
I forgot that she was a thing.
Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
On the left, out of her, soft, shut, power down and dirty incumbent, Mayor Hill. And on the right, always smiling.
Let's take out this guy first, because he's the closest. Oh, no, it's gonna let me examine things. I forgot this does this. Bludgeoning. Facing. TV. Let's let Catwoman get him. Catwoman gets that one.
Smart.
Mr. Dent, the subject on everyone's mind is the new Wayne Mental Health Facility.
The door or the table? Let's do the table. Jesus.
Rule 1, talk when I say talk, shut your gob when I say shut your gob.
Okay, and then last guy.
Rule 2, scratching, biting, and kicking each other up, all encouraged.
Let's do a light, because it's right beside you.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My downtrodden brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that rooted your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence.
Did you ever meet the guy on the screen?
Nope. Smart to let someone else do your dirty work.
Look into the hearts of these spineless traitors. Chosen to
Go
lead.
on, love. You know what to do.
Candidates,
Oh man, that's a quick acting toxin. Quick acting toxin.
show Gotham its true selves. Tell them what you really think about the city you pretend to love.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
Really want to hear what I think? Gotham is flawed. Sure. Let's say it isn't. Its flaws make it beautiful.
We're out of time, Batman. The brass is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
And what about the corrupt elite? The men whose fortunes are built on falsehood. Like your friend, Bruce Wayne, doing fantasies, having on the way what you don't want to see. Your friend has cost this city countless lives. Lives you claim to care so
Am I gonna have the option of who the hell?
Roll the tape!
Subject 9.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9. Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
Now you know. Now you will see.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Go!
Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
I can't do it. So strong.
No, please, I need a man.
You could never.
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
Back, my poor old mum. So this is for her.
Don't let you kill anyone else!
What's your turn, Dent? Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up. Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Let Dent go.
And what if I don't?
I'll crush every bone in your body.
I knew you'd say something like that.
Who do I help? Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna help Harvey. Sorry, sir.
Mr. Dent. Thanks.
Freeze! I said freeze! Hold your fire, damn it! Where's the maniac in the mask?
So much unnecessary shooting. If it's stuck.
City Hall is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
I think he was a bad guy anyway, so it doesn't matter. Harvey wins. Yay, Harvey.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
Mr. Wayne?
Lieutenant.
He's lucky. Could have been much worse if the Batman hadn't been there.
But there still will be scars.
I wonder what would have happened if I hadn't saved him.
Did you see her? No, look for the blood. There. Come on, she can't have got far.
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
Arkham. Alright. Looks like that's the end of episode 2. Me and 70.4% of players gave him morphine. Oh man. Me and 21.5 didn't kiss her. Me and 42% visited him as Batman. Me and 91% continued to pay for Harvey's fun, even though he was like, I'm not gonna do nothing with you. Me and 37% and myself saved Harvey over Selena. I feel like I should have saved Selena, but hey, who knows? Poor me. Whatever. Don't boo me. Don't boo me.
Next time on Batman, the Telltale series.
On Batman.
Batman saved me, but I know this isn't over. Who are these people, Bruce?
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
He is Bruce Wayne, so of course he does.
What do you want from me?
You know what I
No
want.
more hiding, not for anyone.
But don't worry, Bruce Wayne's finally gonna get what's coming to him. Bruce! Bruce!
So I guess I can say that is not Harvey. So who is it? Who's the bad guy? Paisley, who's the bad guy? I don't know. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna turn it off for a minute, and then maybe I'll play episode 3. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because they're too long. So, if I get back on, I'll see you guys in a little bit. If not, see you guys next time. How do I stop this? I think